what I'm going to show you now is how to make butter. And it is a ridiculously simple recipe. And the way that you make butter is you basically just do a bad job of making whipped cream. Because when you're whipping cream, like heavy cream to make whipped cream, if you whip it too far, it breaks down. So you whip it to get the fats in the cream to hold air. If you whip it too much, it can't hold the air, those pockets burst. So what you get from over whipped cream is butter. And you can add a little bit of salt to it if you like. So essentially, whipped cream and butter start off the same as heavy cream. If you whip it and then add sugar, then you have whipped cream. If you've ever made whipped cream and you've tasted it without sugar added to it, usually confectioner sugar because it's super fine ground, or like a super fine ground sugar, add sweetness to it, because whipped cream, actually heavy cream that you're whipping, like what we have here, if you don't sweeten it, it tastes kind of like butter. So what we're going to do is whip this heavy cream, and you'll see it's going to look like whipped cream, and we're just going to continue to whip it until it breaks down. You're going to see it's going to look like a butter mass, and then you're going to have some liquid. We're going to drain off the liquid, add some salt, and that's our butter that we could spread over the bread that, judging by the smell, should be just about ready in the amount of time it takes to make the butter. Okay, so what we need is a bowl and our mixer. And it really is as simple as pouring in the heavy cream. Now I don't want to, if I had a bigger bowl I would use all of it, but I don't want it to splatter. So turn it on. Get the speed going. Now you'll see some bubbles form. Those bubbles will start to disappear as we get to the whipped cream stage. So we're using the mixer to force air into the milk. It's starting to get foamy. The volume of the cream has also increased because of the air that's incorporated. So I'm just going to keep on mixing until we get to the whipped cream stage. So what you can see here is now you have a whipped cream. From whipped cream to butter. So you can see it's really starting to tighten up, but we're going to keep on mixing. There it is. You could really see the liquid forming now. See all that spilling out? So now we're at the point where we have butter. So here we go, that's butter. Just add a little bit of salt. Give it a good mix. You might need to strain off some of the liquid again. But that's basically, there's a little bit of liquid. See, that's what I was talking about. All this came from the whipped cream. But this is basically ready to spread on the bread.